Yeah, we don't got tonight. I can't.
Hey, Cheryl.
And I guess we're live.
We're live.
Yep.
Yeah,
we're live. We all the way live.
I don't know.
Hey, Miss Cheryl Norris.
Okay, well, a while ago, I had to speak to you because Bama can't see the chat now. I can see it a while ago, but everything just disappeared.
Yep, I can see it now. Yeah, I can see the chat. I just didn't scroll or they probably boot me out. Turn the sound down on my phone. So I don't have no feedback. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a good idea. Come in the chat on my phone, Mike. Great one.
Okay, I can see the chat.
Hey, GT.
I can see the chat now, but
what's up, GT?
I can't.
Oh, he breaking up.
Uh-oh. You see everything.
Hey, GT Jr. Grows
it's got to be StreamYard because other people have had this problem where it acts like it's the internet all juddery and stuff, but then they go to just regular YouTube and it's fine.
Yeah, right. I think they're doing a lot of cracking down on these third-party apps. Yeah, but it only seems to happen when we have our lives, because I have no problems with my computer or my phone until Thursday night, and then it just goes bananas. So yeah, I have a tendency to believe that. Hey, Serena. Hello, Serena Norrell.
That's Serena.
Free Spirit, welcome in. Spirit.
Hey, Hudson.
That's right. What Free Spirits in Australia? Hey, sis. Growing with Hudson?
Yeah, it's StreamYard.
Oh, it is. Growing with Hudson said it's StreamYard. Yep, yep. Can you hear us? Hey, Growing with Hudson. Hey, Tag.
Hey, Free Spirit.
They did this earlier.
Gotta be.
Yeah. Hey, Tag. Hey, Sassy.
Tag. Sassy, how you doing? Can you hear me?
We can hear you.
Breaking up a little bit.
You're breaking up, yeah. Oh, I think we lost G Mama.
Really? No.
Yeah, go ahead. Okay, I can hear you. Okay.
Well,
what happened to Jigs? Are you there? That's J3 with the thumbnail up. Yeah, with the J.
I don't know. He must have dropped down or something. But
we can't answer that, Serena. That's a technical.
Can the rest of you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Now Jason's back.
Yeah. I muted myself and walked out.
Hey, Mr. Vinny.
Let me put that in chat.
Mr. Vinny, welcome in. Can you hear me now again? Not again. Yeah. Yeah. Can you hear me? That is funny. We still here though.
That's it.
Here. Hey, y'all hang with me on Thursday nights. I can hang with Ben.
Well, what I'm doing is welcome to the OGs, where we do and say what we want to do and say, because we don't like that. But if we can have our live tonight without all this interference, we're going to get started. One of the things that we really wanted about tonight.
Okay, Tag.
All right, Tag.
We wanted to talk
Mr. Bammett, you sounded like you underwater. We can't hear you.
Yeah.
You blanking in and out, and we can't understand what
we
you're
are
saying.
having it pretty much.
Hey, Brooklyn Carter.
Maybe he dropped down and come back up. I don't know.
We can't hear anything you just said, Mr. Bammett.
We hear like 1 out of every 10 words. And the words we do hear sound like a robot.
Sound like an AI.
Brooklyn Carter, welcome in.
Can you hear us?
Okay,
Bammett?
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Okay. Maybe, all right, maybe perhaps we can go ahead and get our live started.
Mhm.
But
All right.
I don't know why we're having
Okay.
this
You said it too soon.
issue.
It was so good.
It
It
seems
was so
that
good for a minute.
But anyway, anywho, welcome to these live chat where we do and say what we want to do and say because like that.
That part.
Okay? So
Let's get into it, as these
So-
young folks.
Yeah,
what
listen.
we want to talk about tonight is don't get bamboozled. And one of the ways that we're referring to bamboozle is recall. And if G Mama feel up to it, then we want her to discuss
Talk about Rick. Oh,
a little bit with us about
Recalls. Yeah, we can talk a lot about recalls. I took some notes because, yeah, that's what I do. But there were a lot of recalls, and I don't know if people are aware of what recalls are, but recalls are when retailers recall merchandise, particularly fruits, vegetables, milk, and dairy, when there has been an issue with an outbreak in a bacteria. And recently, over the past couple of days, there are people being significantly sick because of the things that they are purchasing. Now, when I looked up what was on recall today just they have potential listeria contamination in Moonlight Kroger peaches. So, listeria is a hardy germ that can survive on multiply in a variety of environments, including the refrigerator. So these products were sold at Albertsons, Kroger, Walmart, Trader Joe's, and Sprouts on November the 4th. The public was not notified until November the 16th. 12 days later. Now, when I researched how long it takes for symptoms of listeria to surface, it takes 2 to 3 months for the symptoms to even present themselves. When people are, they're suffering tremendously. And they also found, okay, this is a big word, Clostridium botulinum, which is close to botulism, which is a neurotoxin, and it is an infant formula. And
Right. Poisoning the babies.
Yeah.
My suggestion is grow your food. And look in the retail or at the news sometime, because I didn't know this until it was coming across my timeline, because I am not a news watcher like that. But recalls are important because you don't know what you have in your refrigerator that you purchased from the store when it was purchased. I mean, it's a lot to me, because how are they even linking this stuff to what's being eaten?
Yeah. Not only that,
Especially
Mama,
if it takes
is
2 to 3
that
months.
yeah, well, you purchased the food, you might have thrown away the receipt, and that's the first thing.
Right,
And you prove that you bought it from us at such and such a time, at such and such a
right.
are
The
you sure you
packaging
got
has
it
been
from us?
thrown away.
How long you didn't have this, And
And
but
how
me,
are they narrowing it down to it specifically being this?
yeah,
Is my question.
And the location.
yeah,
Right. Well, you buy a head of lettuce, you're going to eat it within a day. The recall comes 2 weeks later. What good does that do you?
And
right.
then what
You could
makes
be
it
in the
so bad,
hospital
the
right now.
recall don't come until somebody is sick or has perished.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
What you get. You're right,
Which I
Casey.
find simply crazy.
And
Oh, yeah.
and
This
the
is what
baby
recall.
formula, that's dangerous on a newborn.
It is.
They don't
And
have
then
their immune system is pretty much shot. It's still being developed. And you give the
right.
baby poison, because that's literally what it is,
It
and
is.
they can't consume it, and it stops their little heart or stop their breathing or whatever. And sometimes these might be newborns who really
Yeah.
don't have any fighting, and
Right.
they're getting killed by a formula that should have never hit the shelves, period.
That's a
Right.
fact.
Now, Miss Shirley, doesn't it typically give them to swell their brain with that encephalitis?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good.
Well,
No,
for me, in
it's
casings 55 or 1.
yeah. So I mean, it's a shame that why do they call them recalls? Because they've already gone out and people are either, like you said, hospitalized or have been unalive behind
Right.
this. So at that point, you still can't prove that you got that product from that store or that area or at whatever price it is. So what is your recourse at that point when you end up being poisoned by the food that you purchased from these stores?
Right. And I'm even like the produce. How are you recalling lettuce and spinach? And how are you? I don't understand. I understand that they go through a process, but why would you wait until after you sold the produce and people have consumed it to say, hey, this is bad?
You see this? You see what I'm doing?
All about
Oh,
the
yeah.
money.
You know what that's about.
Exactly.
See, they
And
have
they
enough
come with,
money. They've made enough money that if they get a lawsuit, they can pay it off and write it off.
yeah, still make a profit.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're
At the
supposed to be
cost of
testing
a
this
life.
stuff before it goes out.
Y'all good.
Yeah.
That's why one of the reasons we encourage each other to grow our own,
Exactly.
that we don't have to worry about these problems that's coming up constantly, because it's through they producing it here in Texas, and we shipping it all over, producing this here in Mexico, shipping it all over.
Yeah.
No wonder everybody gets sick, because it's the same product going all over.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'd be mad when I got to go to the store and get some lettuce. Like, oh my God. I'm so paranoid.
And I love salads too. I can eat
Yeah.
every
Well,
single day.
you know about it.
Mhm.
It's just like you said, they give a recall, but the recall is way after everybody have consumed what is out there.
Yeah.
What sense do that make?
None.
Make no
And
sense at all.
and it don't just cover the people who live in that state. What if you had an Airbnb and you go out and buy groceries,
Mhm.
or if you have a
But
hotel room that has a kitchenette where you can go out and buy groceries and you end up getting sick or poisoned from the produce that you bought. and you don't even live in that state. You're just passing through or supposed to be on vacation. I mean, it's so many variables that people can end up being sick with these poison produce. It is sickening just to think about it.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm. Nope, they don't care.
Welcome
And
in,
it
Unique
happens every
Garden.
day.
Yes.
Hey, Unique.
That's why I say personally, don't
Hey,
go to the
Unique.
store unless you have to. Grow your own. I understand that we all don't have animals in the backyard. For if you got to have the meat, I understand you go into a meat market or go to somebody you know or whatever that has meat. But other than that, everything else, grow it in your yard.
And it's at the major retailers because they listed Albertsons, Kroger, Walmart. People shop there for food.
Yeah.
Right.
But just think about it. If they get it wholesale for the restaurants, you can go have a meal and end up getting sick once you get home.
That's it.
Exactly. And
But
how
see,
is
there's
that restaurant keeping track of who all ate that plate?
Yeah.
now
They
see,
don't.
there's supposed to be testers. All our food by law is supposed to be tested for this stuff before it gets shipped to us. But
Yeah.
somehow they always seem to miss it, and it's not like it grows. Listeria is there, easily testable. It
Right.
doesn't like develop over time. It was there
Right.
when they tested it, so they're clearly not testing it. They're just lying to us.
Right.
No,
No, they're not.
it's because all the testers are gone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that's a good point. I was going to say that.
Yeah.
That too,
We're
Jen.
Yeah,
not
they
paying
phased out
people.
that department. Yeah, they phased
Right.
that department out because they was losing
Exactly.
money on the testers. They probably
Yep.
was losing testers too. They was eating that stuff and
Right.
dropping dead. So they was losing a lot of testers, so they had to phase out that department.
We
Yeah.
just don't pay people anymore. We don't pay people enough to care anymore. We don't pay people living wages to do these jobs.
Yeah,
You can't pay a person minimum wage and expect them to care about doing that job.
yeah. And
That's
not
it.
only that, you got a lot of these food houses, where the churches or some of these other buildings where they give out food to the poor, and a lot of times it's lettuce.
Pantries.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pantries and stuff.
Food
Yeah, I couldn't think of.
pantries.
Yeah,
Right.
so that's scary too, because they're not testing that stuff. I mean, they're getting the stuff
Mhm.
and they passing it out. They don't have no food testers, and it's not
Right.
just single people. You got elderly people. You got women with children. You have handicapped people that are all eating this food. So it doesn't, discriminate on who it's gonna take out, but it's
Right.
scary on how widespread it can go.
Right. And a lot of
And
that stuff is
Yes.
just from unsafe,
Yes.
not being clean, because
Right.
listeria comes from poop.
Right.
Yeah, and that's from the
Well,
workers. That's
If
from
I'm
the
not
Right.
mistaken, I forgot the states, but they also had a thing on. I watched the video where, what was it called? Green poop or something like that. It's human waste that they're actually putting in the fields and stuff.
Right.
Mhm.
And you know,
Oh
the
yeah, that's
humans,
a thing. That's
the
a
humans are
fertilizer, actually.
popping all these
Mhm.
medications and stuff, and they
Yeah.
spreading this stuff out in
Right.
their fields and stuff.
Well, when you
Mhm.
see the migrant workers out there collecting the crops, you don't see no porta potties out there for them people.
Right.
That part.
Uh,
And they out
we,
there on hours on end. So you got to go
Mhm.
sooner or later.
that's it. We know that you're gonna run away the deers and stuff, but what's gonna run away all the poop that they done dropped out there
Welcome in,
as
Queen.
they
I'm
out there
by.
working?
Hey, I'm biased.
Hopefully
Hell,
some
Fisher, good
Jamia.
Bye.
Hey, y'all coming in?
But then you used to have that safety net of
Well,
because you got
the
that fruit
thing
from the
about
field.
that
Go ahead.
is
Oh,
I have seen these trucks spraying actual spraying it now. They mix it with whatever on these big fields,
Mm-hmm.
right.
and you could smell it from a mile away, and you knew what it
Yeah.
was. So when they want
Smell
to
like
grow, do
sulfur.
it.
Bad sulfur.
That's how they, Smell worse than suffering.
Well, wait a minute. Who's picking these crops now? Because a lot of those migrant workers have been deported or sent back home or whatever. So who's picking these crops now?
That's a good question.
They got a lot of machines doing a lot of work.
See, that's part of the problem. Yeah. Yeah, and that's part of the problem. When the machines harvest this stuff.
Yep.
Right. Well, in the past, you could rely on the watchers to take care of that stuff.
You
can't anymore.
got people out there see that is ready to. The machine
now they tell you that they're not even washing it; they just packing it up and putting it out.
And then you got it.
And then when it gets to the store, it gets sprayed with the stuff on top of it, and now we're sealing it in.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, those sprays, they just recirculate that same. So if a kid comes by, sneezes on that stuff, it washes it down into that vat and just resprays it back on all the other food. That's
it. It just rinses it from one shelf to the next shelf.
Yep.
And you know, I come through realization to all these big farmers and stuff that produce all this stuff. I guarantee 100% they do not eat this stuff.
No,
of course not. They got their own private garden.
Oh yeah, they got their own kitchen garden right next to the window of the house.
Right.
And everybody in the house knows you don't eat from anything out in the field. If it ain't from in the garden behind the house and yard, you better not touch it.
All these folks that make all this money, I guarantee they don't eat this stuff.
No.
None of them billionaires eat that food. They all have their own private chefs, private gardens.
Yeah. Even the White House got their own private garden. They don't get all their stuff from them big produce places. So yeah, you can tell the ones who know just exactly how bad the food is because they don't eat from the regular sources that our everyday normal people do.
Mm-hmm.
And they're buying up all that unspoiled land. If you see what they do, they're purchasing all that Hawaiian land. They're purchasing all that Wade, Montana farmland that nobody's even walked on in ever.
Mm-hmm.
They're not buying the city land and growing there.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, Renaissance.
My Renaissance, welcome in.
Hey, my Renaissance grandma.
And that's a fact, Cheryl. Cheryl says she still got chicken wings, still had all the feather tips on all of them. Disgusting. And I found that too. You got to clean them yourself. But that gives you the chance to give your food a good washing. You know, a lot of people don't. They're meat. You know, I'm talking about chicken and beef and turkeys and whatever. Yeah, we break out with the baking soda and the vinegar and all the whole nine and scrub it down till it's clean. Yeah, and that's why I think a lot of us are still out here walking around because we know how to clean our food before we eat. Hey, my Renaissance grandma.
And you be careful on what you eat. You know that the chicken wing ain't supposed to be the size of a pterodactyl. So
that part.
You know he pumped up full of hormones.
Right.
You better hope you don't grow an extra butt, you know, when you eat one of them bad boys.
Right. That's why I look at the I used to be a breast lover. I very if I eat I know if I eat the breast now, that's the only meat that's there actually. But the breast used to be the good meat. Now they're oversized and they're dry.
Yeah.
So I used to just do the breast. Now I do leg quarters. I don't do if the leg quarter is too big. I won't even do it. I know everybody. I know. But we got to realize this is Mr. Badman show. This is not the Tampa show.
And Cheryl, I'm finding just the opposite. The shells aren't as soft. They're hard. Sometimes you really got to crack an egg to open it up. So I'm just like, what is these chickens eating? That they got these eggs so hard. They got armor. They hack. They surrounded it. I'm like, what's up with that?
Yeah, it seems like once you see one horror story, you see another one, and it just keep on compiling.
Right.
I know. I was watching Georgia Peach Nut one day, and she had like 5 or 6 recalls in one day.
Yeah, that's what I just did. When I went researching, they had like 2 or 3, and then they had 2 or 3 more the day before, and then like it's all week. Like if you have recalls all week, what is we supposed to be? How can you trust what you eating? Anything?
Not
That's
much.
a fact. That's a fact.
Recalls used to be big news. Now they don't even bother anymore because it would take too much of their show.
Yeah.
Well, Mike is working his way back up to that status.
And now they got super germs like that can survive cold. What? Yeah, it's something going on here.
Well, why you think we get different flu shots every year? The stuff.
Yeah, I don't get that. Sorry.
I know, but I mean, with all the stuff they got out here, it mutates. Everything keeps mutating. So what you had last year, penicillin won't touch it, or
exactly
won't touch it. You got stuff that's resistant to everything that's out here. So they got to keep developing new stuff. So now with these, all these recalls and stuff, they got to figure out how to combat that when you start coming into the emergency room, because it's not the same in everybody's system, especially if you take a medication. It can mutate with your medication. It didn't build up a resistance. Now, what are you supposed to get as patient?
All I can say is heat is the powerful source right now. If I can't burn it up,
That's true.
Fried to death or something. Huh?
That's true.
Yeah.
You boil it till it can't be boiled no
Hey,
more.
Crafty, Leo.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Crafty.
Yeah, pet food too. Yeah, they keep
Crafty.
killing a lot of pets. Yeah.
Hey, Crafty,
Hey, Crafty.
Like I say, even on every time I close out one of my videos or whatever, I say grow something. But the simple point is not just grow, raise something too if you can. Like I said, my bishop in New York, he had chickens in the basement. Nobody knew.
Yeah, I remember you told me that.
Yeah, 6, 8 chickens in the basement. Nobody ever knew.
Wow.
Smart.
Once he got tired of it, once they got finished laying eggs, they ate it. Nobody never knew. He'd bring his chickens in. They didn't make no noise. And the only people that knew was those that actually knew him that go into his house. That's it. So let's be serious. Now, I know GT is in the ice cold and everything, but he got his chickens in the garage.
Yeah.
And us living in areas where we can't have this stuff. And I didn't know HOA, but I put it this way. HOA complain about what they see.
Right.
What they don't see, they can't complain about.
Yeah.
If you get a garage, I will put chickens in my garage. I will put a curtain up. So if I open my garage, you see the curtain. You don't see the animals. You don't hear no noise. You don't hear nothing. That's it.
Right.
They can only complain about what they see. If they don't see it, they can be quiet. Stay quiet.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we had a dog too and never bought dog food. The dog ate what we ate.
Mike don't have that problem. Mike don't have that problem about meat because he got squirrels.
Hey, those are my babies. Those are my babies.
Wait a minute, Michael. Mike, didn't I see a video the other day? You had a pheasant coming down along the fence. He your pet too now?
Yes, they're all my babies.
Oh Lord.
Hey, Cassandra.
You ain't no squirrels, and all your little pets gonna starve if y'all don't decide to eat one another. Hey, Cassandra.
Mike got a big enough garden. They all can eat good.
Right.
Yeah, he ain't
eventually they'll get used to them peppers.
Mike got too many fur babies.
All I gotta do is cook some beans, rice, and grow some kale, and that'll be enough.
Right.
Yeah.
But Now, our subject is don't get bamboozled. Okay, now we had G Mama to talk about recalls, and I just want to talk it's genuine, like it's a real site.
You hear my?
I didn't hear that. I heard Annie though.
Yeah, that's Annie.
Repeat, Mr. Bammett.
Am I still breaking?
Yeah.
A little bit, but go ahead.
Try it again.
I said AI, you buy into on these with what they got now, with the way it makes you think that you're clicking into a site that you really, and you have to watch out for scams.
Oh
yes.
Yeah.
Right.
And they really emphasizing them now with the holidays coming up and people doing all this online shopping.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't know which one's real and which one's legit,
That part.
So true.
They keep blanking you out, but yeah, AI is horrible in my opinion. I mean, it's sad that people can't tell the difference between reality and AI, but it exists, and that's how a lot of people are getting scammed. And specifically with the banks, because they have found a way to actually imitate what your bank looks like and have you release your information thinking that you're talking to the bank electronically, and you are not.
Yes.
Right.
And it makes me mad when they really scam these seniors. They're already on a tight budget and they trying to
like
something for their grandkids or someone they love, but then they get scammed out of their money and they can't retrieve it. And it just makes me mad,
Me too.
Right.
I'm like, don't scam people who ain't got nothing. I don't think nobody should be scammed, but scam somebody who ain't gonna miss it.
So true.
That's true.
Yeah, like that one commercial they got that one year.
Those are the people that they're trying to get.
Right.
So, yeah.
But again, that's all by design.
Sorry, Mike.
I just said that's all by design. The rich people, they're protected from this stuff. It don't affect them.
Right.
And they don't care.
I never really liked AI because, like I said, it's scary to me that they can do that. They show where AI can imitate your voice. They tell you that when you answer the phone and someone says just so and so and so, they say don't say yes.
Exactly.
Never say yes.
Never say yes. Say who is this or can I help you or whatever. Never say yes. Because they record your voice and then they play it back to the bank or whomever. And next thing you know, they didn't got into your account, change your password, and you can't even get into your own money. So I don't like AI. I never did. And the only time I like AI is when I saw it on a movie. That was it.
Well, one of the biggest scams now is what AI will do is they'll call an elderly person, and they'll imitate a female's voice. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr. Bannon.
Go ahead, Mr.
No, go ahead, Mike.
Okay. Oh no! Well, what they do is the biggest scam is they'll call an elderly person and then use a AI voice to imitate and say, "This is your granddaughter. This is your grandson. I'm trapped. I'm hurt. I need money. I'm in the hospital." Right. That's the biggest scam that's going on right now.
Yeah, they take all their money, their life savings, all their pensions, the whole 9 yards. And now they're going after people's homes. You find out that you no longer own your house. Somebody then came in and got a new deed and all this other stuff, and electronic signatures is going through, and you find out you don't have a home anymore.
Right. Well, there's a movie called The Beekeeper.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, a few other people, if you don't even want to watch the movie,
That is a
it's,
good
it's
one.
not really about bees.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you don't want to watch the movies, I recommend you watch the first 15 minutes. That's it. Watch the first 15 minutes of that movie, and it will put things in your mind, and you will start seeing all the stuff that goes on.
Yeah.
Beekeeper
The
was
woman
a
took
great
herself out because somebody scammed her, and
Mhm.
scammed her for not her money, but organization that she was in charge of the money. They scammed all that money. So everybody,
And
if you never watch it, watch The Beekeeper with Staten.
And
Nathan Statham.
that used to be people doing those scamming. That's how this movie's what a year or two old, and
Right.
already it's the AI has replaced all that room full of people that they
Yes.
had to pay to scam people. The AI is doing that for them now.
Right.
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 Michelle Norris got a good suggestion in the comments. She said,
You're so
I
right,
say
Mike.
if the bank, Social Security, and all of that, hang up and call them back.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what I do. Yeah.
If any of my banks call me, I don't talk to them. I call
Right.
them
Hang
back.
up and call them back
Right.
if you suspect or feel they suspect.
Yeah.
And what I wanted to say about the AI too is it's nothing safe because you can even change your face on
Yes.
FaceTime to be whoever you want to be. You don't have to be yourself now. So it's out there real bad.
Yes. And as we said, the older folks are being taken more than the younger folks,
Yeah.
because the younger folks know more about computers and all that stuff, but the
Right.
older folks, they really haven't had that much computer knowledge, and
Right.
they just kind of get caught up into it because nobody
Because they
wants to
don't
see
know
their
if
children
it's
or
a
grandchildren
real
get in trouble.
thing coming to their computer. They're thinking it's coming from somewhere that it's supposed to come from, not knowing that it's a scammer.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I used to get in my mom's butt when she was living, like somebody would call her and say so and so. And I said, Mom, do not give them any of your information. Call me, give me their phone number and their name, and let me call and talk to them to make sure that these folks is legit. Just don't start giving information out just because they say they from your bank or from this. Now I say, Mom, don't do it, because they go after seniors. They feed on seniors, and this is before AI came out. And she called me one day and she said some lawn company was coming to them saying that she owed them X amount. I said, my mom's front yard is no bigger than a stamp. So what lawn service is calling you? I said, Mom, did you
So,
see
Diva,
the check? And she's like, yeah. I said, why? I said, didn't I tell you not to send them nothing until? I was like, give me their number. I called them folks. I was like, I have my attorney on speed dial. Send my mama her check back. A week
Right.
later, they sent her check back. Said, you know, they sent me back my check. I said, Ma, don't do it again.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you can't blame the elderly. You can't blame the elderly because like I said, just talking about that Beekeeper was a 2024 movie, and that's
Yeah.
outdated. Because now
Yes.
it's moved so fast that it's hard for people to keep up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
people that sit at their computers 24/7. That's all they do all
Hey,
day.
Saw Diva.
That's
But
scary.
even me, if I get a phone call from a number I
Hey,
don't know or
Sophie.
whatever, I never
yeah,
answer in my plain
family.
voice anyway.
Hey,
I'm
Miss
always
Sylvia.
I speak like an old person, or I try
Hey,
to use the
Sophie.
Asian language,
Yeah.
and if they say something I don't want to hear, I just hang up on them.
Yeah. Yeah. I had somebody here call and ask for my husband. My husband has been dead 15 years.
Yikes.
And I was like, yeah, right. I was like, you really want to speak to him? Let me see. Right at plot.
Excuse me.
Click.
Been dead 15 years. You made an account last week. We need a down payment on this Mercedes Benz.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like when they call
And that
it.
was when I was with, I take a
Oh,
lot of
your car insurance. I said, I don't even have a car. What is you talking
That
about?
part.
answer the phone.
That's what I was.
Called me and I was like, "Oh, this is Ching Chong's Chinese food. What you ordered today? You want egg rice or you want egg roll? Would you like that? Would you like that? Would you like that hot? Would you like that cold? Would you like sweet? Oh, you want sweet and sour? With sweet and sour? Okay. And what else? I will mess with you in a heartbeat.
I do it too. I do it too.
Yeah, I used to mess with them. I used to answer the phone, Sunset Funeral Service. How can I help you?
Yeah.
I missed the whole thing because it's gone now.
I like when they said, well, if you don't pay so and so, the police will be knocking at your door to come get it. I said, come on.
Right. You know my address.
Take
What
it.
up?
Yeah, take it.
They got my address.
Yeah.
So that is the number one point, though.
Get 'em
Seriously,
on,
is
that's
that
right.
your company has your information.
Yeah.
So when somebody calls you and starts asking you questions and information, that's not the company, because the company has all your information.
That
Right.
part.
Well, I learned to put code words with certain things I have. I tell them, I said, if they don't give you this code word, it's not me.
Right.
And I actually had the bank call me once saying someone was trying to get into my account. And I was like, yeah, they said, did they use the code word? They said, no, and we denied them. So, and they were in another state. They were in another state. They weren't even here where I live at. I was like, no, I would never do that. If I'm going on a trip, I always call my bank before I leave to let them know I'm going out of town.
Right.
Right.
So, yeah.
I had that happen to me. I forgot to tell the bank. I went to get the gas station to fill up, and they were like, "Nope."
And they denied it. Mike,
Right.
I know that my bank did. I went to New York and I didn't notify them. I went up there and it was gas or dinner. What? I pull out my card. No, this is not accepted. I said, what?
Yeah. I was in Jamaica when it happened to me. I was shopping. He was like, your card no good. I said, what you mean my card no good? I know
Man.
Oh, and I
It
had
ain't
to call
funny,
back.
but that's an uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah, it is. It is. But it's for your safety at the same time. So I understood.
Right.
Hey, that's right, Soul Diva. Hey, stand your ground.
Right.
Don't forget Papa Bammet is on a bigger length than you are. True. All right, Mr. Bammet, come on in now.
Wait, is he froze?
Looks like you're praying.
Yeah, his keep going to
It happens to me too. It happened when I try to
I
scroll
don't
in
know
the
what's
chat.
going on, people.
Don't try to scroll in the chat, Mr. Bammett.
Now,
I figured it out.
We thought you took time out to pray for us all.
We got you, Bammett. She said frozen like the movie.
That's exactly what happened to me. I looked up, I was
trying to
scrolling
pray.
this thing. I know I was frozen.
I'm not trying to pray, but
Yes. Dang address.
I'm not praying, but I tell you what, I will when I have to. Yeah, you're so right, GT. You're so right. But
I think it's StreamYard more than anything.
one thing I did want to interject, if you all can hear me, is your older parents, your grandparents, thing they got. In other words, it's might be somebody using my internet too, right?
Yeah.
But why I got you guys' attention is like I said, a lot of people are being tricked into signing papers, and it's not necessarily strangers.
Right.
Some of their own
Right.
family is doing it to them.
Yes.
Sad.
'Cause I talked to a friend of mine a couple of days ago, and she had one of her relatives to go down and try to sign some papers to get her property. So
Oh
happened
wow.
the people notified her about this. Yeah,
Of course, it's her property. They
and I
should
mean
have notified her.
this is true now.
Mhm.
That is sad.
Now this is not no makeup stuff, and this is
Trifling family members. Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
the last property that actually own it that I was talking to.
Hey, Lynette
All right,
Lawrence.
Lynette. Have a good one, Lynette.
A lot of
It's-
younger
it's-
people
you
think
know,
they can get over on older people
Matter of
because
fact,
they
Right.
feel
I went
they
there
older.
to look at something that she needed fixed on my
Yeah.
line
Right.
because it's happening every day. People. It's happening every day, every
Yeah.
day. I mean, if you know, a lot of times you wonder why somebody want to take advantage of you. You ain't got nothing, but yet you do have. And nowadays they'll take anything. They don't care what it is, as long as they get
Right.
rid of it.
Yeah. Just tell somebody you had somebody that died in the family. Ooh, I want
Mhm.
that dining room set she got in there. I wonder if anybody else got to it
Yeah.
first. Like, dang, the body ain't even cold yet. And y'all already did
Right.
your assets. Like, for real?
That part.
Wow. Okay.
Well, when you got people at the top doing all this scamming and trifling, it gives it a more of an excuse for people who are, the normal folks to do the same thing because they just look up and say, well, if the person in charge can do it and get away with it, why can't I?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's scary.
As they say, monkey see, monkey do.
Yeah.
Right.
And they practice on folks. That's the killer part. They practice until they get it right.
Right.
And then they take off with it. It's just like, for real? Is this
Yeah,
your
I feel,
occupation? Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow. Mm-mm.
I ain't got no money.
Anybody want a cat?
Me. We borrow
I
Annie
got
for
a
a minute.
buddy.
My baby daughter was done that way, inherit property stolen with forged papers. Yeah. A lot of what was it, every month, every other month, I get a letter with somebody trying to borrow my property.
Unfortunate.
I got 2 properties in
that too,
down by
because
Fort.
Yeah.
As I said, I got some property
Wow.
down by Fort Stewart.
And you got to
Every
fight.
other
You
month.
got to come up with a
Every other month. this
lawyer
man
and a
is
lot of money to
Mhm.
get your stuff back. Yeah. That's a shame.
right, right, and then you know, incident where the 2 daughters from their father, but because of his age, he had aged out because of his age, and they just took it amongst themselves. So then it pretty much left the dad pretty much homeless.
Oh,
Mhm.
wow.
That is sad.
That is
Mhm.
sad. And the what you got to go through to fight to get it back, especially if you
You
got
tell
your
me about this one.
paper. What you got to go through to get your stuff back. It's ridiculous
Yes.
how the courts work so hard against you.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, just think how much money they make. You have to
Mhm.
hire lawyers and all that stuff. Everybody's making money off of you trying to protect what's already yours.
Yeah. Yeah, they want you to pay for the process. They want you to
Because
pay
now
for
this,
interest. They want you to pay for everything.
move towards it.
Yeah.
And then in many cases, the judge is not going to rule in your favor because they was that the
All right, damn it.
you know,
Get that
it's hard.
All we
to
heard was the
police.
judge in your favor.
And
he froze again.
Well, yes, it is an expensive fight because I admit I'm going through that right now since my mom passed, and I got adopted sister, and everything was going fine until she needed some money. That's when everything happened, when she needed some money. So I'm going through that little struggle myself for my New York home.
Wow.
Right.
Yeah, the attorneys cost you an arm and a leg, and that's just the beginning.
And that's $125 for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Well,
Did we lose him altogether? Is he okay?
He's
moving slow.
Moving now.
Is he moving?
You got to add that robot voice to it.
What very expensive fight. Yes, it is. It's Shante, it's an expensive fight, and you really can't throw a punch in it.
No. And it can be a long one too. It won't be quick. It can take years sometimes.
Yes.
That's the scary part. It could take years.
And the bad thing, I use myself for example. When my mom passed, the house we have up in New York, all of a sudden, when she passed, she owed that. Now before she died, she didn't owe all this stuff.
Right.
But folks just find stuff. You owe this and you owe that.
Right.
My mom got her house. She got the house remodeling stuff. Oh, you got to live in it 8 years. Let me rephrase. They said somebody had to live in it for 8 years and you're debt free with it. I said, okay. My mom left that 6 years. I had tenants living in the house for 3 years. All of a sudden, my lawyer went and talked to the people. They said, it's all paid. Everything's paid. And for some reason, the people in the place switched. And all of a sudden, my lawyer went to go check on, it's not paid. It's not paid. It's not paid. How it's not paid? Somebody had to live in it for 8 years. And folks lived in it for a total of 9 years since the job was done. So that's my little struggle right there. But it's...
Yeah.
Because it's an attrition.
At the same time.
Well, what they're expecting is you to eventually just give up.
Right. Yeah. That's what they want.
That's what they want you to do. That way they can walk away with it free and clear. No.
I'm not that kind of guy.
I know that's right.
That's right.
I didn't think so.
Come on in, Mr. Babbitt. We see you looping.
Yeah,
Come on
probate court.
We
That
see
is
rotating.
that can go on for a long time.
Yes.
Years.
And the bad thing about it is me and my sister, we can come to a decision on it, but they'll still prolong it for no reason. When we decide, okay, we're not selling, we're just going to keep it. They will still drag it out for no reason at all.
Yeah.
Those attorneys want to make that money.
Yeah, because it ain't going to cost nothing. It's going to cost you. Yeah.
That's it.
Because it's not just the attorneys that are making money. The courts make money.
Oh yeah.
All of those deeds, like the you have to go to the land deed, in your city and in your state. Right.
Yeah.
You got to pay for all of them.
You got to pay every sheet of paper that you get. Yeah.
Right.
You back with us, Mr. Babbitt?
No.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh, she just.
I still see the circle.
Oh, bro. Oh, yeah.
it won't let us
And
be good.
another thing, Shantae, the laws is different in every state.
Every state.
Every state got different laws. Some are worse than others. Some are more costly than others. And sometimes just finding a good attorney that ain't just not gonna rip you off and at least
That
help you.
part.
Ain't none. Ain't none.
Mhm.
That's the scary part. Just finding the right attorney. Yeah.
Thanks
I'm
for clicking that like, everybody. If you clicked it,
That's right. Hit that thumbs up.
yeah. Yeah.
please
Oh,
excuse the technical difficulties.
yeah, there you go. I thought he was
Moving
gonna
a
have
little bit.
he was locked in that position so long. Are you
Yeah.
back, Mammy?
Oh, well.
He said,
We
oh,
hear
well.
you.
We got
We
you,
heard
bro.
the sound.
We heard you say, "Oh well,
Well,
Mr. Bennett."
We got your back.
Okay. Still have problems.
That's okay. We still got you. Anything else you want to say, Brother Bennett?
It done
Did he
froze him up again.
froze again?
Yeah.
Okay.
They just messing
Can you
around
hear
now.
me?
Now
We can
we
hear
Yeah.
you, hear you, but you keep freezing in the process.
Did he
It's
freeze
like
again?
it's like they let him say two things and they freeze him back up.
Like he said too much. Cut him off.
Over there farming crypto
During the
coins.
mannequin challenge.
He doing the mannequin challenge.
Yep.
You know what's funny is that that mannequin challenge is over 20 years old. That's how
Is
old my deals are now. Yeah, it's over 20 years old.
Wow.
And he's gone.
Well,
Wow.
okay. Mr.
Not that
Bennett is
girl
not
did.
here. I'm just gonna overstep my bounds. Hey, Mike, you up here? You're supposed to be telling us about the grow winner wig
Oh,
2025.
WIG.
So let's go ahead and
Hashtag
tell us.
WIG 2025.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Say he won.
it starts December the 1st. It ends April I think it's the 5th. It ends on a Friday in April, the first Friday of April. The rules are real simple. You just have to grow something indoors from seed. You can use soil, you can use hydroponics, you can grow flowers, you can grow food. I mean, we really want you to grow food because that's what this challenge is all about. Is that most people once the frost hits, especially in the northern states, they're done. They just don't do anything over the winter time.
Right.
Where you can actually grow food, and especially in this day and age, like we're talking about the lettuce recall, I can grow lettuce in my house all winter long, and tomatoes and peppers, and have food over the entire winter, and not have to go to the grocery store. And you can grow things like kale that'll be nutritionally superfoods. You can grow goji berries. You can grow pretty much anything. I grow figs inside.
Goji berry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you can grow all that stuff that's nutritionally dense. Oh, he's calling you, Jigs. Tell him everything's okay. Tell him we got him.
Can they change that date? Is that the first week in April?
No.
Yeah,
What do you mean?
it's April 5th. Let me look at my calendar here.
You talking about the end date, Miss Shirley?
The end date
Yes.
I was
is
just saying that I don't have an internet connection.
Only
date's
We
reason,
the
hear you
3rd.
now.
Okay.
the only reason I'm asking is because that's the same week that Soil Family Expo. That's the reason why I was
Soil
asking.
Fam, they changed their date to the second week.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Ours ends Friday, April 3rd.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
So
talking
that's
to you
the
and I'm
first.
muted myself.
Okay.
But you finished about the wig, Mike?
Oh yeah, that's it. Just that's that simple. It's not that complicated of a collaboration. We just want people to grow inside, grow something, and you'll enjoy it. It'll bring you some happiness to have something green and fresh over the wintertime that's cold and dreary.
Now, do they have to drop a video by April? I mean, by December 1st? Is that when you start showing your videos? Is there or
Yeah,
there's a dead?
we want you to show yourself dropping the seed on December 1st so we can follow along with you as it progresses.
Okay.
Right.
So don't cheat. don't
Mike, I
wait
got a
ahead.
question.
That's
I
what
got
I'm
a
asking.
question, Mike. So it's gonna start on December the 1st, but I know you and GT Junior is supposed to do a live on December the 1st. So do we wait until after the live so we can get the full regulations, or do we just post our video?
Go ahead and post your video. Like I said, the rules aren't that complicated. The rules are just drop a seed in something, but whatever medium you're growing in, whether it be soil or hydroponic, drop a seed, talk about the seed, talk about the things that you're going to do and grow over the winter time. Post the videos, real simple.
I already
Oh,
declare
you know,
welcome,
I
man.
know. I was just having a question because it just somebody else might have had that question.
Yeah, exactly.
Start anytime after December 1st. That's GT.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to. I mean, we would like to because what we're trying to do is we're trying to follow along with you so that we can all learn and grow along with you. Because so somebody can't say, a lot of people say, oh, well, Mike and GT are the hydroponics, G Mama, she's an indoor gardening expert. We don't want people to feel constrained by that. We don't want people to
Yeah.
think, oh, you got to be an expert to do this. We want everyone to do this. Everybody can do it.
Right.
No, man, that's just the honor we
You
give
can
you
grow
because
a
you do it.
solo
That's the
cup
honor we
or
give you.
anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, like I always keep saying, take a cup of soil from outside, put a seed in it, stick it in a sunny window, and you'll be growing something.
Right. All right, everybody. Everything's been going good. Let's see, Mr. Bammy can come in for this last one.
I don't think so.
You got anything to say, Mr. Bammy? We ready to close out? Well, Mr. Bammy says that he loves you.
The only thing now the only
Can you put Bama on speakerphone?
thing I got to Ratchet, as always, the Bama love you, and there ain't a thing in the world that you can do about it but put up with us because we old folks. And
Love him back.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Y'all have a good night now.
Good night,
Good night,
everybody.